Hello students, here we are once again, and today we'll be discussing the topic adjectives and their types. Okay, so adjectives, we let us try to understand what is adjectives. Adjectives are words that tells us something about a noun, tells us more, gives us more details, or it describes the noun. They can be called as, जैसे noun को naming word बोलते हैं, वर्ब को एक्शन वर्ड बोलते हैं. इन द सेम वे adjectives can be called as describing words that describe a noun or tell something more about a noun. They are called adjectives. Okay, now adjectives में there are many types of information that an adjective gives about a noun. It can tell about the number, it can tell about the size, the color, the shape. There can be many things that is an adjective tells us about a noun. It depends upon the sentence. Okay, but before that, let us try to understand what would be the position for an adjective. एक sentence में adjective आएगा कहाँ? Where is the adjective placed? Now, the first position is before the noun. Generally, normal case में, maximum case में, what happens is adjective comes before the noun. Noun से पहले. Big boy, large animal, good girl, है ना, strong metal, isn't it? So in this way, all these are big boy. So boy is the noun. How is the boy? Big. Large animal. Animal is the noun. How is the animal? Large. So good girl. Girl is the noun. How is the girl? Good. तो इस तरह से these words are telling something about the noun. They are giving more information or they are describing the noun. So these words are called adjectives. So generally what happens is adjectives come before the noun. Generally adjectives जो है वो noun के पहले आता है. It comes before the noun. Okay. Now so that is the general position. Second is sometimes adjectives come after the noun also. कब होता है वो? When the verb is only auxiliary verb or supportive verb. Am, is, are, was, were, be, ऐसा form of to be अगर है तो if these words are only the verbs in the sentence, then the adjective comes after the noun. Okay, that is my friend is helpful. अभी आप देखो तो उसमें is, there is no action word, so only is, that is only an auxiliary verb. So helpful is the adjective. How is the friend? Helpful. So that helpful is coming after the noun. अगर ऊपर देखें the big lion was sleeping, तो वहाँ पे was भी और action word sleeping भी है. So generally there are these two words are as the verb. So lion is the noun और उसके पहले आया adjective big. अगर सिर्फ auxiliary verb है तो noun के बाद आएगा adjective. Another example, I am brave. So brave is telling something about I. How is I? So how am I? So that is brave. So it tells something about the pronoun here. So if the verb is a supportive verb or an auxiliary verb, the adjective comes after the noun. If the sentence has an auxiliary verb and action word or only action word, then the adjective comes before the noun. Okay students, so this is about the position. Before the noun भी आ सकता है, after the noun भी आ सकता है. Before the noun मतलब action word और action word है, then it comes before the noun. सिर्फ auxiliary verb है तो it comes after the noun. Okay, now let us go to the types of adjectives. Types of different types of adjective. Adjective क्या क्या तरह का adjective होता है? The first one is adjective of quality. Adjective of quality मतलब some adjectives that tell us about the quality of the noun. कि भाई noun कैसा है? How is the noun? If we want to find adjective of quality, we have to ask the question how to the noun. ठीक है, हमको how का question किसको डालना है? Noun. You have to ask the question of how to noun. Then we will get how is the noun, and the answer that we get will be adjective of quality. For example, Vinod has a big house. So here noun is Vinod and house. Okay, so Vinod को describe करने वाला कोई word नहीं है. House को describe करने वाला word है, that is big. So we put the question, how is the house? Big. We got the answer for how. then that big is the adjective of quality. Understood? For example, if I am giving one more example, this is a large elephant. This is a large elephant. Elephant is the noun. How is the elephant? Large. So that is adjective of quality. Understood? So here we have to understand that if we put the question of how to the noun and if we get an answer, then it is adjective of quality. Okay. Then next is adjective of quantity. Quantity matlab amount, number. Okay. So if we put the question, जैसे quality के लिए हमने how का question पूछा, in the same way, if we ask the question how many, how much to the noun, then we will get the answer, and that will be adjective of quantity. That will be the adjective of quantity. So adjective of quantity के लिए we have to ask the question how much or how many. For example, there is little water. What is the noun? Water. How much water? Little. So we are getting the answer for how much. That is adjective of quantity. Okay. So for quality we have to ask the question how. For quantity we have to ask the question how much or how many, and both these questions we have to ask to the noun, then we will get the answer. Okay students, now let us go to the next type. So here I am going to tell you something that we have discussed earlier. We studied this in the pronouns. Pronouns part mein, if you remember, I told that demonstrative, interrogative or possessive pronouns ke साथ साथ we had also studied demonstrative, interrogative and possessive adjectives also. So if we, and I told that you understand that, and you will understand along with pronouns you will understand adjective also. Here it is, demonstrative adjective. The demonstrative words were this, these, that, those. Okay. So और अगर ये demonstrative word के बाद तुरंत बाद if there is a noun, then these demonstrative words are demonstrative adjectives. And if after these demonstrative words, if there are no nouns, then they are called demonstrative pronouns. Okay. So the same thing is written here. So demonstrative pronoun also in that chapter also we had studied this. Here also again we are getting a chance to study this. That is, demonstrative adjectives are demonstrative words. Right after the demonstrative word, if there is a noun, then they are called demonstrative adjectives. Okay. Then let us go to the next one. Same way, interrogative. Who, what, who, whom, whose, which. These were the 5 interrogative words that we had taken. And if there is a noun after the interrogative word, then it becomes interrogative adjective. And if there is no noun after the interrogative word, it becomes interrogative pronoun. This we had studied in the chapter of pronoun. So interrogative adjective is also there. That after the interrogative words, if there is a noun right after these words, if there is a noun, then they become interrogative adjective. Okay. Now then let us go to the last one, that is possessive. This chart, if you remember, I had sent you this chart. I told to learn it. Okay. I repeat once again, you have to learn it. If you have not learned, do it students. We have to learn it. I had explained what is first person, second person and third person. Okay. So this is the chart. In this, possessive pronoun is also there, possessive adjective is also there. There is no other way. We have to learn it by heart. Okay students. So these were the different types of adjectives. That is, first was adjective of quality, quantity. Then let us revise it once again. What is adjective? That tells something about a noun, describes a noun, that is called a adjective. Then something, position of the adjective, it can come before the noun also and it can come after the noun also. If there is an action word, it comes before the noun. If there is no action word, only auxiliary verb, it will come after the noun. Then adjective of quality, if we ask the question of how to the noun, we get the answer, that is adjective of quality. If we ask the question how much or how many to the noun, and the answer that we get is adjective of quantity. Then we discussed demonstrative adjective, interrogative adjective and possessive adjective. This we had also studied in pronouns part also. So these are the things that we are mentioned in this chapter. Okay students, I hope you are clear with this. If you have any doubt, you can ask me, you can put up a message and I will be happy to explain you. Okay students, thank you everybody, thank you so much. Stay safe, stay home, stay healthy.